What up, stackers? BigstackMcgee here. How are you doing tonight? It is Friday night, and it's a great time to unbox some precious metals, and pretty excited to do that. In fact, this is a vintage American item that I'm really, really looking forward to seeing. Where I'm at right now, we have a pretty big snow thing going on. I think a big portion of the Midwest is experiencing storms today, but prepared to hunker down and just relax and I'm done with a day of work. I'm looking forward to the weekend, so thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I am not, if you followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I am not a big coin collector. I don't mind collecting things. I like collecting things. I have a collecting nature. But my stacking has primarily been buy as much metal as you can for as close to spot as you can for years. However, from time to time, I've come across some pieces that I've really wanted, and this is the case for this. Traditionally, when I get eBay e-bucks offers and things like that, tend to go for 90% or something I can find, which brings the deal under spot price. This is completely different. This is one coin, a graded coin at that, which I rarely buy. But this is I guess just kind of going back to the last time, I bought a trade dollar for the first time, and I want to have one of every kind of silver dollar in as good a condition as I can. So I started with the piece dollar about 6 years ago, and I got a nice, I feel like it's Carson City, like 1880 something Morgan, and in great condition, fantastic. Okay, then I got a trade dollar, and I was like, that's really cool. And then so I was like, well, what's next? So this is the next in the lineage that I could get. So I'm just going to rip into this, and we'll see what we got here. That's awesome. All right. How cool. All right. Got a seated Liberty dollar in AU50 condition from PCGS. 1859 New Orleans Mint. That is awesome. Sorry for the glare. It's funny, just I want to say 3 days ago, Mr. Monkey Swag was going through his top 10 coins that he had, I think from the past year, and he just picked up, I feel like it was a 1960 New Orleans seated Liberty. And it's just, I just had to laugh because I'm like, I might have gotten the same thing, but this is a 59, but this is actually just a gorgeous condition too. I don't know how well that's showing up on here. I wonder if I can get farther away and zoom in a little. We're not going to avoid that glare, unfortunately. So yeah, pre-Civil War. It's just hard for me to imagine having something like that in my possession right now in my collection. And with, it's a pretty expensive coin in this condition. And I was able to get a significant, basically 10% off of what the price was. You do all kinds of research, and I appreciate John, who used to do from the Coin Club, that he had all those great all the advice on how to buy collectible coins and about how you can use the various resources out there to see what they're actually going at, what coin dealers are willing to pay for them, and all that kind of stuff. And so I just did a whole lot of research, and I got, like I said, 10% off on this, and it was already a pretty fair price. Yeah, it was more than $500, I'll tell you that. But pretty excited to have this in my collection. So, as Mr. Monkey Swag had said in his video, you know, the coin that he had was minted at New Orleans, just like this one was, prior to the mint being seized by the Confederacy. And for a few years there, it ended up, I think, becoming a barracks, I think, for Confederate soldiers. And then later, after I believe the war ended, they used it as a maybe an assayer or something like that, and then later they started minting again, of course. But this particular, hello.